Hello, I'm Elif and this is a recap for episode 8 of the series Love Undercover, 24 hours after Turkey and before dubbed for TV. Onur is shocked to see Ece and asks her what she's doing there. Ece tells Onur that she didn't let Hazar escape, but Onur, who has figured out that Ece has some connection to Hazar, handcuffs her and informs Ayla that Hazar has escaped. Onur takes Ece to his house and angrily questions her, "What were you doing there? Are you working for Hazar? Are you involved with G1 as well?" Ece, not knowing how to defend herself, simply says that Hazar is the one who raised her. Onur says, "Did you come to the hospital because of Hazar? Did you kiss me to distract me from catching him?" Ece, in tears, replies, "No, it was because of you." Onur shouts, "I vouched for you. I trusted you. I put you on my mission. How could you?" Ece admits, "I didn't do anything." Onur demands, "Why did you go there then?" Ece, feeling ashamed, confesses, "I wanted to help Hazar escape." Onur locks Ece in a room and, in tears, exclaims, "I've never loved any woman before, Ece, but I loved you deeply. But it's over now." Ece says, "I was a lonely child. Hazar promised to find my sister for me. I signed a bunch of documents. While the entire team is searching for Hazar, he and Hilal are hiding in a secret location. Hilal tells Hazar, "I've worked hard for that company, but the position I deserve hasn't come to me. I'm sending my brother to England, and the company will become mine. Then, you can carry out all your illegal activities through me." Onur brings Ece to his office and explains everything to his team. They are all furious with her, and Ece pleads with them to let her help find Hazar, but no one trusts her anymore. At that moment, the boss enters and hands Onur a resignation letter, saying, "Sign it." Everyone tries to convince him otherwise, but Onur signs the paper. Ece breaks into tears. Onur's team interrogates Ece, and she begins to narrate her life story. She explains that when she lost her parents, they sent her and her sister to separate orphanages. After some time, they told her that a wealthy Istanbul family had adopted her sister. She came to Istanbul with just a name and a picture to find her sister. One day, Hazar encountered Ece on the street and scared her by mentioning the police, convincing her to work for him. Ece then goes on to describe how she got acquainted with the Corals, saying that she went to England to get closer to them, befriended Hilal, and the rest of the story unfolds from there. On the other side, Ali informs G1 that Hazar has escaped, sending G1 into a state of panic. At the same moment, Hilal enters the scene with a plan and asks G1 to trust her and follow her lead to escape. On the other hand, Ayla asks the boss, "If we find Hazar, can Onur return to his job?" The boss replies, "Find him first. And then we'll talk." Ayla hopes that they can locate Hazar through G1, but at that moment, Mali reports that their connection with G1 has been severed. After Ece confesses and apologizes to all the team members, Ali attempts to handcuff her, but Ayla has a different idea. She asks Ece, "Can you find Hazar?" Ece replies, "Yes." Despite the others' objections, Ayla decides to release Ece and asks the team to forget this event. Before leaving, Ayla gives Ece the birthday gift that Onur had bought for her. Hazar sends a threatening message to G1, who then calls Hilal, urging her to hurry. Hilal heads towards her goal. To track down Hazar, Ece, under Malia's supervision, goes to the Coral family's house and claims to have left something in G1's room that she needs to retrieve. She discovers Hazar's message on G1's phone. Suddenly, G1 enters the room and surprises Ece by asking her, "Will you come with me to London?" Ece is taken aback. G1 promises to give her a life like a queen, but Ece confesses that she's in love with someone else. G1 becomes upset and says, "Where else can I find someone like you?" Onur goes to see Hilal and tells her that he wants to end their relationship. Hilal, in disbelief, asks for the reason, but Onur simply says he's not ready. While threatening Onur, Hilal leaves. Onur, who can't let go of the search for Hazar, secretly looks for any traces of him. At night, while Onur is thinking about Ece, he realizes someone is watching him. He calls out, and when he sees Ece, he's shocked, thinking she escaped. Ece explains that Ayla has set her free to find Hazar. Honor calls Isla to confirm this and then tells Ece that he came to see her one last time. Ece leaves with disappointment. The next day, Ece is searching for Hazar, with Honor following her. Ece goes to a warehouse where a man who used to smuggle humans with Hazar worked, but she doesn't find anything. Just then, Honor enters, and Ece asks, "What are you doing here? Do you want to escape?" She gets locked in the storage room behind Honor. They argue, and Ece realizes she's locked in. Honor tries to open the door but fails. He gives Ece his shirt and hugs her to keep her warm, and they find a small cake and a candle in the storage, celebrating Ece's birthday. Ece gradually becomes weaker, and Honor tries to keep her awake by talking, but Ece eventually closes her eyes. Thank you for watching, stay tuned for the next episode.